Actress, movie star, sex symbol, icon. 100 years after her birth, Marilyn Monroe still intrigues and fascinates. Her period of celebrity was short but intense, during which she became one of the most photographed and painted people on the planet. Many of those images are being shown here at the National Portrait Gallery in London. One of the highlights is the Marilyn triptych by pop art pioneer James Francis Gill. Why do you think that, 64 years since her death, people are still fascinated by Marilyn Monroe?
A fascinating face. There's no other face like that, really. But she has that quality, Well, everyone knows Marilyn Monroe by the photographs. Whichever side they take, She was a different superstar than superstars.
I think there are certain works of art that have kept her in mind, most famously Andy Warhol's Marilyn's, which kind of turned her into this icon and elevated her. She became, a work of art as well as a popular cultural figure. So she sort of exists in these separate worlds in a way, in these separate spheres.
When I was researching this, I was actually quite surprised to learn that she's a hugely popular figure in countries as far afield as China. I mean, why do you think that is? Do you think she kind of represents this idea of Western glamour to people overseas?
I think she was such a genius at kind of making this image that is instantly recognisable. You can just, anyone can tell you it's the blonde curls, it's the red lips, it's the beauty spots. And without even having seen her films, there's something so sort of instant about her. But then I think what the art shows us, that all the different painters who depicted her in different ways, is that, she can also be anything people want her to be in a way. So that's what's really interesting. So I suppose that applies to different nations, that they are interested in her for different reasons.
Well, this exhibition has so many amazing pictures of Marilyn Monroe, but I have to admit that this particular collection might be my personal favourite. Taken in 1946, when Marilyn was just 19 or 20, barely any makeup, way before she became a global movie superstar, but she still has that look in her eyes that tells you that she's someone very, very special. And it's that special quality that continues to fascinate 64 years after her death. The exhibition is on now and runs until the 6th of September. Rahul Pathak, CGTN, London.